Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel, Light Rays Tarot, and I'm Angela. So nice to meet you all, and to all of my current subscribers, and to all the new ones coming in. How are you guys? Today is Tuesday, July 2nd. 2 more days till they have in America, the July 4th session, woohoo, where everybody gets to shoot off a bunch of fireworks and drive other people's animals crazy, right? Not just kidding. Oh, if they could just have earplugs for the animals that have to listen to the bangs and all that. All right, so we're going to start off. I'm going to do pull cards, 3 cards for you guys, well, 1 card for each sign from this deck and 2 from this, and clarifying from this. So let's see what we've got going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 24 hours. And looks like you're needing to really pay attention to a lot of details. This Mikmayon Namer, I believe I said it right. Yay! So this is having to pay attention to the small details, being a little bit nosy, having to pay attention though, looking at details, trying to understand something, trying to figure something out, but having to pay attention to the clues of what's going on. So we're going to find out what else is going on for you, Aries, in regards to this. Pull 2 cards for you for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I was going to do pre-pulled cards, and I was going to do that way I just don't have to shuffle, and I can just get right into everybody's readings really quick. And then I thought, that sounds pretty boring. So here I am. So the first card, so you're keeping things to yourself. Maybe you feel there's secrets regarding another person. Somebody may be, the influence is that somebody may be keeping their mouth shut. Here I go saying that darn word again. Keeping silent, keeping things to themselves. So you're trying to find out the little details about this. And the challenge for you in this area is there are so many options and so many desires. You're having to choose one, and someone's not helping out, obviously. Someone's not being fair with you. Someone's not taking any action. Their confidence level is keeping it to themselves. They're not helping out, so you're having to really pay attention to the details, trying to read this person so you can figure out, because you've got a challenge about picking one of these cups. And maybe this is a new project, some type of, you're trying to be confident too, with what choice do I have? Well, and so you're having to really look at some small details there. So we'll also clarify with what it is that you're wanting to do. What is it that you're wanting to communicate with this person, Aries? Let's see. What is it that you're wanting to communicate? Well, it looks like you want to take fast action in bringing something new to their attention, maybe a new path, something that you think you've explored. You're trying to figure out this person. You're trying to to spy, trying to figure out what to say to this person, because you want to communicate pretty swiftly. It looks like you want to take fast action doing something. We'll find out more in a second. And what is the goal? What would be your goal if you can pass this challenge? What is it that you're wanting to do for the day? Da-dum. Take charge, going forth on something, taking forth, maybe there's some desire, something passionate that you want to get going. You want to just kind of get going on something, just wanting to really zoom in. And we'll go check out your emotions. What's going on in your emotions using this deck right here. Make sure they're all in the upright and not in the negative, because I'm not doing reversals on this. So Aries, okay, here we go. So in your emotions, how you're feeling, we have the 2 of Wands. You're wanting to choose a direction, but it did flip out upside down. So I will say that maybe you're kind of having a tug of war with making a choice about what direction to go, because you're needing to communicate and this person not helping you out. That'd be kind of not such a great deal, right? So you're trying to choose a direction that you want to go. In your emotions, you're trying to that's really affecting you. What direction do I go? And what are you struggling with? as far as this challenge, you've got a challenge with making a choice. Which cup do I pick? You want to take action quickly. And we have the Page of Pentacles. You're struggling to really look at something, maybe a message has come in, something, this is a path that's going down long term. You know, this is something, a new thing for you that you're wanting to really do. Something new, something long term, something secure. It could be about home, it could be about a job. You're just really, or a new financial deal, something materialistic. This is a new path. You're wanting to really get communication. You're trying to see, because we've got the Queen of, or Page of Swords over here too. Trying to make a decision, which way do I go? Which direction do I flow? And here we have the Page of Pentacles. This is where you're struggling, because challenge is a choice. You're wanting to do this really fast, and it seems that you're feeling really impatient to get this thing started. So paying attention to the details, trying to find clues, because somebody's not talking. So there we go, Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's go see what's going on with Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Taurus. So for Taurus, let's see what we have for you. And what I could do is just like throw out all these cards the way I did it before, right? How I was going to do it. Let's see, we'll do that. That way these could be a little bit faster. So don't mind me really quick while I do this. So for Taurus, well, here we go. The Death card. So you're dealing with ending a situation. I was thinking of doing it, taking all these cards and just putting them all out for everybody, but that would just be really a lot of cards on the table. So Taurus, you're thinking about ending a situation, or a situation is ending, and what is the reason behind this? Some person, an outside influence. There's an ending here. Someone else has ended something. Someone else is feeling a sense of defeat. Someone else is just dealing with a lot of backstab and betrayal. That could be the influence behind that. Other people doing a lot of backstabbing and betrayal. So there's an ending to that, cutting that off, bringing it to an end. And what is it that you're wanting to do? Feeling challenged with defeating yourself and going and doing things your own way. It's like this could be at a work situation where there's been a lot of conflict with other people, and you're just like not wanting to hear it for the day. You're just wanting to not deal with people. So we're going to find out, what is it that you're communicating? What's in your thoughts for the day today? For you guys, for Taurus, what's in your thoughts today? And it's all about your money, and you wanting to just kind of be off on your own, wanting to enjoy the bounties that you have actually worked for, maybe wanting to really build up your egg nest. So with the thoughts of, something ending, somehow feeling backstabbed and betrayed, you're ending something. So what is it that you're hoping to have happen? To make a head over heart choice. This could be about partnership, but making a choice that affects you and another person too. So you're trying to really make sure that things probably don't go wrong with another person because of what you're communicating, because you want to feel successful here. So you're having to make a choice and really feeling challenged with standing your ground about this and walking away from other people's opinions, other people's conflicts, people who you may have felt supported you. Now you feel like they just don't support you, right? And this is just being really confident and saying F it and walking away from it. It could be that work. It's about your money. So as far as emotionally, you want to have success. You want to have something that ends in a success for the day. And as far as what you're struggling with, is feeling victorious, feeling a victory over these people that you're actually just saying F it. You're struggling. You want to have a victory over this. This is, again, wands, a lot of 2 wands cards about money. Could be dealing with home too, home and finances, and dealing with conflict with work and in your mind. There's been some backstabbing, betrayal stuff going on, and so you're trying to make a choice here. You're wanting to make a choice, but really struggling. Okay, I was about to take my cards and put them in the wrong piles. That's for Taurus. Let's go see what's going on for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wow, you guys almost have the cards come out. General energy today for Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you guys. So we have this in your intuition. So you guys are probably picking up on intuitive hits. Probably that deep gut feeling of, oh, I have this feeling, something is coming on. You could be getting some visions. You could be getting communication. You could be hearing spirit in your head. You could be thinking, oh gosh, what is this? But this is all about using your intuition today. And what's the reason behind this? The reason behind you using your intuition. This is all about intuition today. Okay? We have the 7. It could be a new process for you too. For all we know, right? It depends all on you. This is about the 9 of Pentacles. So the influence is about success in money, being independent too. This could be just being on your own and being totally successful independently. You know, it's about your money, about building the influence, outside influences, maybe other person's success. You could be looking at them also as independent, them walking on their own, you could be actually looking up to this person. And what are you challenged with? Oh, you have love for this person. So they're pretty much all on their own, doing their own thing, probably not really paying attention to you. And you're feeling challenged with presenting this cup of love. In the background, what we have, there's a ship out there in the ocean, and you're hoping that maybe your ships might come in with this person. So you're looking at this cup, really admiring it. That's what this person is. You're trying to use your intuition too, because this is all about the emotions. And look at the moon. That's not a new moon, but there is a big old full moon right there. That might be of interest to some of you Geminis. So what is it that your ideas, what's in your ideas today? Undecided, not wanting to speak, not really sure what you're going to do with this. So far we have swords, we have pentacles, and we have cups. And what you're hoping to do is just come to bring to an ending. You're hoping to bring an ending here. No longer feeling backstabbed and betrayed. Maybe you felt backstabbed and betrayed. Maybe you felt defeated before, and maybe you're just wanting to bring this to an ending. Maybe there's been a lot of conflict and a lot of overthinking, because the card before this would be the 9 of Swords. But you're indecisive. You're wanting to bring an ending to this indecision here for you. So as far as what's in your emotions, what is it that you're emotionally thinking, mentally and emotionally? What is it that you're thinking here? And hopefully, let's see, are you going to have more swords? Hopefully nothing like that, right? And we have this Knight of Cups in reverse. So it's kind of like, holding back from because of the indecision, you're holding back from actually, this is taking action, but towards this cup, but very indecisive about this person, holding back because there's a lot of indecision. You're wanting to bring that to an end though. So what is it, the struggle that you have? The struggle for Taurus or Gemini. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I better remember who I have on the plate, right? So Gemini, here we go. So the struggle is avoiding a tower moment. So see, this hasn't happened yet. You don't want to cause a tower moment. If this were in the reverse, this would be struggling with things that are just happening out of your control, but you're trying to keep control. You're struggling to avoid having anything happen that's out of your control. You're just wanting to end some backstabbing and betrayal here, though. We can actually even clarify that card. Let's clarify the Tower card. It's about a new beginning and we got a new beginning, long-term goal, a new idea, and a new cup of love. This cup that you're admiring, someone else's influence here. You're trying to avoid any mishaps, trying to really control situations here, trying to control a new beginning and trying to control what you're wanting to do with this cup over here, because we have the Ace of Cups here. So you're pretty much indecisive. Look at indecision sitting there. Okay. So that is for Gemini. Hold on one second. Let me pull. I can make sure I don't goof up this time and miss anybody today. That way I'm fair to everybody. So we have Taurus, and we've just done Taurus, so we're all done with Taurus. Who else do we have? We have Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Gemini, we just did. Okay, so we still have all these people right here to do. Okay, so next is going to be, how about we just go out of character here? This is how I'm going to do my weeklies. I'm just going to shuffle these up randomly. This is who we're doing first. Pisces. So Pisces, yes, we're totally out of order. If anyone wants to do timestamps, you're welcome to do that. Okay, so Pisces, let's see, what is it that you're going for today? Today you have the Green Woman. Look at that. So there's a sense of adventure and excitement, but trying to keep it under control. And you may also have a friend who looks, you might be trying to manipulate someone like this person down here. Your hands are covering someone's head, just trying to maybe keep their ears closed, trying to control another person is what I would assume with that. And what is the energy around that for you guys? So surrounding energy regarding this Green Woman. Oh, wow. The energy, oh, there's some discontentment and boredom. So someone is could be actually pretty much discontent and bored. And so you're trying to maybe be a little bit mischievous there, wanting to mess with someone's head, I guess. That's what I always see. You want to be in control, kind of having a challenge of being in control of the situation, though. That's another thing. Another thing, this could be the outside influence, someone else. You're just bored with someone waiting. Your ships are coming in slowly but surely, or you're just really bored with everything that's going on. And as far as what your ideas are, I didn't realize it was so long. Okay, so ideas though, wanting to have success for the day. And what is it that you're talking about? Happy endings here about your emotional success, because this seems pretty boring. Yep, you're wanting to choose a new direction, wanting to move forward here. So with that said and done, let's find out how you're thinking mentally and emotionally about this. Mentally and emotionally, what are you thinking? Oh, that my cards are reversed. You're thinking about renewing your life renewed, giving yourself a second chance on something from the past. You're trying to go deal with something from the past and, well, kind of holding back actually, because it did come up reversed on it. So I guess my cards, they were kind of still mixed up here. Oh, I should have just redone my deck before I started this readings today, but oh well, we'll just have to go. Let's see what's going on. What is it that you're struggling with? What is it that you need maybe help deciding how to really feel? You may feel like you have no control. You may not understand a situation. You may feel a bit ungrounded. It's the Queen of Pentacles here, not wanting to really share anything. Queen and King, you could be deciding what direction to go with a relationship too, and may not have a real sense of you're not understanding something yet. You're not being very patient, basically. You want to get moving. See, we have the Wands. Wands is traveling, moving forward, action. This is being stagnant. So this, you would be patient and understanding. But here with it in reverse, there's, I don't think, any patience, because you see future. You're going for your future. You want success. You want happiness today. So there you go. That is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ta-da! I got it right this time. I didn't mess up on you guys. Alrighty. Next up we have, let's see, who will we do next? Because somebody's probably going to say, I don't like you messing up all the signs. Scorpio, woo, I desire Scorpio. So what is it that you're desiring today? Scorpio, let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wow. Okay. Oh, frustration, wanting to get things done and just being, that's the feeling I get with this gnome. It's like, oh, I desire something that I can't have. Whoa, I want something to happen. That's the energy I feel with this card, like just really kind of frustrated and wanting to manifest something too, really. But you're wanting to not be maybe a trickster too, because this is the trickster card. Wanting to play tricks on someone maybe, but trying to be, just trying to behave. Let's see, what's the energy surrounding that? And we have the Ace of Wands. Ooh, so there's some outside influence that you may have new passion or new desire, or there's new action coming in, a new beginning. So you're just wanting to, oh gosh, frustrated. Why are you frustrated? It's like you're holding back. This person is showing up, influencing a new passionate beginning. Oh, imagine that. And what's the reason? What's the challenge behind this for you guys? You have to work. Maybe it takes a lot of work. This is about your long-term goals. You're trying to achieve something, and maybe you're frustrated. You have to work, or you could be actually trying to make something perfect, wanting to be perfect for this person, wanting to be perfect. Maybe you don't think you're good enough. What the heck? That's the information. And I'm not going to jump into cards. I'm just going to use these. So what is it that you actually are thinking about communicating, or what's your idea with this person? You're having to be confident in the choice that you're making. You're trying to make a choice. There's so many different desires. What the heck? And look, you're trying to perfect your craft up here. You're feeling challenged with that. You're wanting to make a really good choice, wanting to be confident in that because it's affecting your emotions. I mean, look at you just sitting up here going, what do I do? What do I do? I have to work. I've got all these other desires I want to do. I need to make a choice. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? It could be about challenge with work. And you could be having a new idea, being inspired to you, and you're having to work on that perfectly, trying to come up with a new plan, trying to make something perfect. See how you show your stuff, like presenting it. So it's like drawing up a plan here, like trying to figure out which one do I want. So many choices. So what is it that you're hoping to achieve by the end of the day? To find out the information that you need. Try to find out information. And so you're trying to find out some information about what path do I want. It's like shining the light towards the future. So shining the light, finding out information, finding out a new message, maybe getting a new message about, an idea that is here about this new beginning, something that someone else is inspiring you to do. So mentally and emotionally, let's see what's going on for you guys. Dun, dun, dun. Having to make a choice about your money and this home. Making a choice, which one do I do? Which one do I do? Maybe turning your back too, because maybe you've chosen, you've got your eyes set on two of these cups, two ideas out of these desires. Which one do I put on the drawing board, right? So you're like, boom. And trying to balance it all out and do the jiggle wiggle dance. And so what is it that you're struggling here? So struggling with trying to make a decision, trying to assess which one of these two are better, which one is going to be more valuable. So you're trying to make the perfect decision. So you're hoping to achieve getting new information, trying to get the information that you seek. So that is for Scorpio. You desire information today. You desire information about the project that you're working on, or something in the home front too. It could be going on with that. Okay, we will go with the next one. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. I feel. So what are you feeling today? So being creative. So we have, oh yeah, let's see. Okay. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What is it that you feel today? What is it? Are you in your feelings today, or do you have new feelings? So let's see what's going on for our Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And here we go. Boom. Gotcha card. Huh. So something is shocking you. Ooh, the unexpected happenings, unexpected events. Imagine that one. So something is actually really happening that you just did not expect? Is it in your feelings, or is this something that is going to cause you to do some creative control here? Are you going, it looks like you're hiding your face. You may see something, maybe, you know, let's see, we're going to find out the events going around this. That's the energy around this card. What is the energy coming in around this card for not all Cancers, but some of you? Somebody's coming in communicating. So we got the Queen of Swords. This person is out for blood. They're communicating and they're cutting, and they're at the end of their sword is blood. So they could communicate about trying to figure out what the blood means. Because we have blood on the end of that sword. So someone is saying some cutting words that they may be trying to control situation. They could also be putting up boundaries, but they're coming in communicating ideas that could cause a lot of damage. There's ideas, or you could see maybe basically really actually literally see somebody, if you have sudden events, shocking, with this Queen of Swords with her blood on there. Let me do one little thing. I'm going to do the cheat sheet on this because this is just, I'm looking at that blood. If you've got the gotcha card, sometimes it's important to look up the meaning of this. This deck is different than the Rider-Waite, where everything is all basically intuitive when I do them. But sometimes I like to have the more upright meaning. The Weeping Queen is alone in the forest. Her position of power affects or offers no consolation. Hello, for the loneliness she feels. Blood drips from the end of her blade, for her heart is torn by events around her. Oh, okay. So the person that you are seeing, they're actually dealing, this is the outside influence. So they have a torn heart. That's a lot different than the Queen of Swords in this deck now. So, and the upright meaning on this one, loneliness, anxiety, sadness, a widow, or someone carrying a burden. So you could be all of a sudden having a shock at this person coming forward, maybe explaining something to you about that. Maybe you didn't know that they were lonely, sad, or having something this is unexpected for you. So what is it that you're feeling challenged with this person? Hello, hello, hello. What your challenge is, you're feeling challenged with building a home with them. Maybe challenged with bringing balance. Maybe you could be working with them too, because this is about work. This is career goals. This is moving forward. This is movement forward, but bringing balance with this person to move forward, maybe within the home here. So that's your challenge, is to bring balance with this person. Maybe they're too stuck in their thoughts. They're too heartbroken to really pay. Maybe if they're in their mind a lot, they're unable to feel stable. So maybe you're feeling challenged with bringing some stability to this person. Like they just caused some shocking event. They may have come and explained some stuff that happened. You want to have a victory. You want to get some support regarding this. You want to have a victory, though. This is temporary. So what is it that you're wanting to have happen by the end of at least today? We have the Page of Cups, finding a new way to offer support to this person, offer love. Look at this. Maybe you're wanting to help this person, and they may, in return, they're giving you some support too, because that little fish is it's like you're saving the little fish. And so he's giving you a pearl, or I don't know if that's a he or she fish, but it's giving you a little pearl that it had digested. So kind of a mutual energy here of you save me, I save you. I don't understand that, why I just said that, but that's what I'm saying. It's like you're wanting to help them out. Maybe they've helped you out in the past. And so you're wanting to save this person. Imagine that. Okay, so you're in your feelings, Cancer, about trying to help stabilize someone, maybe their home. This person is just heartbroken, even though they don't have the Three of Swords there, but that's what this meaning of that card was. So, emotionally and mentally, look at that. Really trying to keep your feelings maintained. This is this queen. She's running around on the sand with her little cup. And this is male or female, by the way. Running around on the sand with her little cup, trying not to spill out her emotions. Trying to keep her emotions maintained. Trying to be kind and nurturing. So this is you wanting to be kind and nurturing for this person. And see, usually with two queens on the board, that means there's some scandalous activity that's been going on too. There may be some rivalry or competition, somebody being, kind of betrayal type deal going on between two people, and try and keep your emotions in check. So let's see, as far as what is it that you're trying to accomplish, what's the struggle to maintain a sense of peace, balance, and peace of mind in your own mind too. So see, you're trying to also keep your emotions from actually overflowing and overspilling. You could, also be trying to use your intuition here too, because this is shocking set of news for the day, that is. So you're trying to maybe struggle with keep yourself mentally balanced, keep yourself in line, maybe meditate, pull away from the crowd and not speak, because your challenge is bringing stability in your home and work and with this person too. So there you guys go. Pretty much pretty good read there, Cancer. So next we have Virgo. You are examining things. And Virgo, since you're mutable, that sounds so bad. I hate how the cardinal signs and mutable and fixed signs and all that fun stuff, you are able to adapt to things, which is really nice, but you do it in your own type of particular way. And you like to examine things. And of course, that's Virgo for you, right? Examining before I perceive it. So what is it you're examining today? What is it that's going on? Wow. So this is himself card. So you could be examining your masculine energy here, coming in, presenting as yourself. This could be the maleness part of you, because we all have a part of maleness in us, and we all have feminine in us, whether we are feminine or male or female. So this is examining our true nature, examining maybe magic, getting ready to, also examining getting empowered, feeling really empowered here today. So we're going to find out, somebody may also be inspiring you, coming in as their self, is showing their true colors. Someone, you may be showing your true colors today. We're going to have to just find out some more information on this, right? You could be examining spiritual knowledge too, some type of spiritual empowerments here. You may have had some dreams too. Maybe you're examining that stuff. So the energy concerning this, let's go and check it out, see what's going on. For Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So the energy, we've got two cards. So there's been some conflict. This other person may have been causing conflict, or there's been conflict. You could be actually taking back your control, showing up with that masculine energy, and being hesitant maybe about going forward, thinking about, let's see, if you want to actually maybe taking your cup and walking away, or this other energy. This could be this is a lot of conflict about that's keeping you from being able to go forward, or keeping someone else from being able to come in offering this cup over here. It's like, what are they going to do with that cup? Are they going to take action, or are they just going to sit there? But there's been a lot of conflict with this energy regarding you standing up for yourself, using knowledge and power. So what is your challenge today for you, Virgo? It's to go down that path to help another friend or not. This fish, collecting that fish, accepting this offer here. Maybe this person is really trying to offer something, but they want it their way. It's my way or the highway type of deal. And you're like feeling challenged with if you should go down this path or not, if you should help this person out or take up their offer. What's in it for you, probably. And of course you want to get what your idea there with all this conflict going on. You just want to get the heck out of Dodge. That's your idea. It's your goal is to get the heck out of there, wanting to get peace of mind, get away from there, take all that conflict and just get away from it, using that conflict to push you, to float you up above into the air and get you out of there. That's metaphorically speaking. Thank you for the thumbs up, Paul. So as far as what you're wanting to do, this is your goal for towards the end of the day, is maybe get some help, or maybe tease. I hate this. You might want to disperse to this person, because we have another 6, right? So this is you getting away from this chaos and everything that's been going on. There's the city on fire. You're just like rising above all this chaos right here, away from all these other people. This person probably coming in, may you help me? I need your help. I need your help. I'm kind of being sarcastic a little. I don't mean to be, but this is just what I'm seeing. And maybe you're deciding what you're wanting to do is make a decision about how much you should give this person. If they've caused a lot of conflict and it's their way or the highway, but they're wanting help from you. So you're having to decide how you're going to help them and dispersing things to them, because if this is you, you could be vice versa. I'm hoping I would rather have you be the person with the money, holding on to the money, after getting some thought, getting peace of mind, right? Moving swiftly away from that, and then being able to disperse on a more even mind and an even level, just dispersing. But maybe are you teasing somebody? Is your goal to tease somebody, or just to figure out how much you should give to this person regarding helping them out? Because this is a new path that you're really trying, you need to examine it, right? So let's go find out what's going on mentally and emotionally for you guys. And you have the Emperor, so you're wanting to have control over the situation. Yeah, if someone else is telling you they're causing a lot of chaos, they're causing changes, basically the my way or the highway type deal, you're wanting to have control over that. So it does look like, how similar do they look? Like this is you mentally and emotionally showing up, and look what you're doing. You want to have control on how this person, you're dealing with this person who acts like probably a little kid, because look at who sticks their tongue out except little kids and maybe older people. I remember my grandmother getting mad one day and she stuck her tongue out at me, and she was like, are you kidding me? I couldn't believe that I seen my grandmother stick her tongue out at me. So I love how whoever made this deck, how they did that. But it just always reminds me of it's my way or the highway. So F off. And that's kind of maybe what you've been told by this person. They want their own way, basically. So as far as what you're struggling with, it looks like you're struggling to really get the courage to open that person's mouth and yell at them and make them hear. It's like this person does not seem to want to listen to you, and you just want to scream because it doesn't seem I remember, like, if you can remember, have you ever had a parent that has ever gotten mad or frustrated with you and they just want to shake you because you don't want to listen to them? So the courage to overpower that person. You have the Emperor too, so really getting in control, being in control of how much you're dispersing. So yeah, you're wanting to control this person and maybe make them beg. Hey, I mean, if they've treated you pretty badly, I have to watch my P's and Q's. I'm trying to watch my language. If this person has treated you badly, but then they want some help, or they want you to help them, or they try to come in and give you this temporary cup, because this is just a daily reading, right? So they may be, it's my way to the highway, but I want this with you, but it has to be done in my way. I don't know about that. What's in it for me? There's that little pearl coming out of that fishy cup. Okay, so really examining things. That's Virgo. There you guys go. Next up is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'll use, and I know that you don't use people, but I know some Capricorns that actually have, they use their mind. They've used other people to help motivate them along. So I guess using a person to help you motivate yourself is not a bad thing. I use my mind. I use my creative thinking abilities. And this is for Capricorn. What's going on? What's the energies behind Capricorn for the next 24 hours? Wanting to write, wanting to sing, wanting to harmonize. This is the poet, the Laom, the poet, wanting to really write, maybe hesitant on thinking about communicating something. There may be love going on here, kind of having to take a step back and really think about what it is, really contemplative too, and maybe keeping things to yourself because he's holding his body in, keeping it into himself. So imagine if this was you and you're holding yourself in, why would you hold yourself back like that? So holding back from communicating your ideas, your thoughts. You could be contemplative or keeping things to yourself at the moment. And let's find out the reason behind all that. Why would you be wanting to hold things back from putting things on hold, contemplating things is what I get intuitively. You could also be listening to other people, just looking at how many fingers he has. He has 1, 2, 3. There's one finger kind of missing on that one. That's weird. There's body parts too, added appendages, but of course this is a fairy, so we don't need to worry about that. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. So let's see the energy behind this. Wow, that's like way too many cards. But there's been anxiety over someone trying to create the Ten of Cups. They're wanting success. And they're trying to figure out what path to go down because they're trying to figure out, and they're really hesitant, and they actually have, a lot of conflict going on with what they want to do. So this is somebody else causing you're trying to figure out, okay, well, what do I write and say to this person? Do I give them a love song? You want to maybe you have a song in your heart that you're singing, that you're thinking about putting on paper, a poem, love note. Okay, so influence this other person. They're pretty much guarded. They're protecting themselves. They could be holding on to their skeletons in their closet because this emperor does not. Well, it looks like the emperor. This person is trying to be like an emperor. You're dealing with someone who is very controlling and wants to keep things to themselves. They're trying to balance out themselves, but they're also trying to get out, holding on to possessions because everything seems to be on fire in the city behind them. And you're wanting to leap out there and go give them this help. And your challenge is to know. It could be about secrets, having to be secretive. Maybe you're the skeleton in the closet, and that's the challenge, and being in a secret. So you're trying to think of a love note, or you're just trying to use your intuition here, trying to figure out something. Not talking, having to make a choice. What is going on? And as far as, yes, we have your communication could be you're trying to be patient and understanding and wanting to offer some help here, something permanent. You're wanting to come in and give this person some help, maybe give them a new idea, some love. Oh, the little kids around her, just wanting to really help, nurture in a grounded, solid way. Trying to use your intuition, reason. What you're hoping to achieve by the end of the day is walk away from stuff that no longer serves you, though. It's like, okay, you want something grounded and solid, something long term. But this person is keeping maybe you a secret. They've got skeletons in their closet. They're being guarded. So emotionally and mentally, we have the Hierophant. You're trying to do things by society's rules. Other people are trying to tell you how things should be done. And so you're really trying to do this in a traditional way. You're wanting tradition. If this person has skeletons, if this is like a three-party relationship, you're wanting something more solid and secure and ready to walk away from this BS. Yeah. So you're thinking maybe about what you may write, and maybe you just don't need to write them nothing. You're struggling with an addiction and an obsession with this person, maybe toxic, and you have the High Priestess. You know that this is toxic, and so you're struggling with this entity, this person, not an entity. Oh gosh, hopefully I don't get into that, but you're struggling with being able to walk away. You're wanting to walk away, get away from this, from something that's toxic, not really good. And now you're struggling with having lies, lies being brought forth, realizing there's false truths, false beliefs. You may also just really be struggling with your own ego too. That's another thing. This could be the other person's ego, struggling with this because this is a toxic situation right here, and you want things to be traditional. And you also got the Church, and if I really look at this in a whole nother way, it's like here's the High Priestess. This would be like the preacher, or you being in your highest power, being able to use your intuition and going and getting help from somebody that's helped you emotionally and mentally in order to combat this type of addiction that you're having, and you're able to walk away from it because your goal is to walk away. You want something more secure, and you're dealing with a person who's pretty much controlling anyways, and really probably doesn't. They've got skeletons in their closet with that person attached to them. They're very possessive, and why would you want to be with a person that's possessive? They could control you. This is addiction here with a person. So really don't even need to struggle with words. Just silently walk away, Capricorn. You just walk away. And yeah, that's when people end up saying there's the silent treatment going on. But sometimes we've got to understand the silent treatment is given when you need to just go no contact with somebody and it's over, done with, that's it. Next is Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, especially if it's in your best interest to give you peace of mind. So let's go see what's going on with Sagittarius. I seek. What are you seeking? So you are adapting maybe to something today. You're a person who can take a situation and you try to adapt to it and blend to it. And boy, if someone does something to take advantage of you, I'm pretty sure you get pissed, but anybody would. So what is it that you're seeking today? So Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Let's go. Boom, trying to toss the salad. That sounds really bad. That's the name of this card, tossing the salad. Or, well, not tossing, it's the undressing of the salad. This is actually trying to do so many freaking things and juggle your whole life. Oh my goodness gracious, trying to achieve the impossible. And there's so many things to do. You may have your back to the road. Let's go find out what's going on with you regarding the energy behind this. Wow. So there's some energy of feeling really overburdened, wanting to take a break, and uh, having to make something really perfect and just trying to really think about it. That's the energy. I would say this is your challenge. As far as the energy coming, maybe this, if this is this person too, that's just the energy I get though with this. We can always just do it this way, and I'll just clarify these cards. So really wanting to talk, really trying to achieve so much and feeling a lot of pressure about this. And so as far as this is all going, what's the outside influence? Well, besides people trying to make, could be work. It's work and trying to get peace of mind, wanting to rest, wanting to just like, oh, God, feel like you're going to your grave practically. Someone's trying to bring in some balance here, trying to do justice, you want equalness here. You want something that goes with the law. Basically, you're feeling overworked. And we've got the Knight of Swords wanting to really communicate. There's swift action being taken about this. So there's communication coming in really fast. You're wanting to maybe communicate, take some action. What is that? I've got the Page of Wands wanting, it feels like you kind of are walking on thin ice with this action. You feel this is something new. You may be a bit afraid to speak your mind here about how you're wanting to just drop this burden because look, you're tossing the salad. Well, basically, you're trying to achieve the impossible and you feel like you're on thin ice. So as far as what is mentally and emotionally going on, having to keep things to yourself. It's like you're afraid to speak. This is being fearful of speaking because what you may say could mess things up for you. So you're having to, is maybe against other people's ideas what you want. So you're having to sit there and keep things to yourself. What the heck? So what can you do if you're struggling? Just get the heck out of Dodge. Take whatever it is, and you might want to swallow that sword and not speak, and just keep the conflict that you're dealing with. Just rise above it all and get out of there. Just do what you have to do. If this is a work situation, do what you have to do. Get it done quick, even though it kind of feels like you're walking on thin ice, ready to sink at any time. But if you can just keep quiet and try to yourself, meditate, and just get this finished, then you'll feel just, and then you can get peace of mind and get out of a hairy, scary situation there. There you go. That is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. That was crazy. Okay, next is Leo. Leo. I will very, 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 very focused. See what's going on for, wow, I'm almost about to pull a fairy card for you guys, Leo. So let's see what's going on for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So Leo. We have the Lady of the Harvest. So wanting to really, this is actually healing. This is manifesting, getting ready. You may have just recently overcome a sense of loss, and you're healing and starting to feel your power back again. And really surrounding yourself with things that actually you desire, things that you're starting to appreciate, the things that you have in your life is what I would say. Being able to heal and move forward now on the situation. So you may have actually just recently had a loss that you've had to heal from, be it emotional or mental or physical or material. It could be anything, but you're healing from that now and starting to feel who you are again, is what I say. And as far as, and here I get all nice and quiet about this, I feel that sometimes some things may need to have a little bit more tenderness put in there, some more compassion from me. So someone else that you've been dealing with, they've been fighting a battle. They feel pretty much almost rejected their influence, and you're trying to, you may be dealing the other, wow, that's just crazy how, yeah, this other person, they've been fighting a battle, and it's like there's still a light there. And if they just look up, so you're dealing with someone that may be really wanting to go forward, wanting to take action, but just afraid not, they've been doing all the steps that they need to do. They still got one last step to go, but they're like almost giving up. And so now you're having to deal with some loss on there. Like, what the heck? But there's some new growth there, like some new life is coming into this situation. So that could also be the thing is that, this has been a burden, something that's emotionally charged, and there's passion here, but there's a sense of this person, they feel like the wounded warrior. They're looking like they're just almost ready to give up, and you're trying to heal from the situation. It could be that the outside influence is that it's been a very big struggle going up, coming back up from grief, and you're almost there. You could be dealing with something that's been pretty heavy, and you're almost there. If you turn around, look, there's that light. You could burn down those bridges, burn down each one of those wands if you needed to show your light, to light the path where you're going. The challenge is, what direction do you go now? Where do you plant your new seeds? Where do I put my new ideas at? Where am I going to grow? And you're wanting to get peace of mind. You want to get away from all the chaos that you've had in your past. You're wanting to just get the heck out of Dodge, wanting to just get out of there. No longer deal with any more of that. And take those swords, any mental anxiety, conflict, any thoughts that were depressing, using those to forward you on towards victory for yourself and to a clear mind. And he's not even smiling, but he's got his eyes closed. I don't understand why he'd have his eyes closed. You want to go after new dreams, new desires, new wishes, new hopes, new ideas for your future, new passions. You're hoping also to have maybe somebody come in and give you your blessings. So this is going after your dreams, new emotions, going after new desires and dreams. Just beautiful. Oh, mentally and emotionally, how are you feeling? That there's a lot of choices in trying to pick one of them. You have a lot of choices, a lot of ones, wanting to pick one, drawing up plans, thinking which one do I pick that would be perfect in the dreams and ideas that I have. What do I want to do for my life, with my life? And we have the Page of Cups. So this is what you're struggling with, what direction to go. And also maybe you might have to help somebody out on this path too, or what is the benefit, is this going to be beneficial for you, this new emotional pathway? Because your challenge is to pick up, you're trying to figure out, what do I want to plant? And is this going to benefit you and your other person, maybe other people, maybe you have someone that, it can help benefit other people too. But it's like this new idea is like saving yourself to give your own soul a new gift. There you go. Leo, Leo, Leo. Dun, 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 dun. Next up, we have Aquarius. Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wow, hold on, wow, we have all these. I forgot to put the cards. What the heck? Okay, there we go. 1 second. Okay, so Aquarius, let's see what's going on for you guys for the next 24 hours. So I know that's Aquarius, very persistent. And we have a fixed sign too. So you guys, even though you have a lot of air, there's like, you are it seems like you're very determined, just kind of like Leo, right? So what is it that you know today? I know some Aquariuses. My mom's an Aquarius. But anyways, let's see what's going on for Aquarius. Boom, the poop. So this is actually solving a riddle. Da, 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 da. I know. So maybe you solved a riddle. Maybe you understand a paradox type of situation. Do you understand what paradox is? Paradox is seeing the good side to the bad side and the bad of the good. The good and the bad and bad and the good. So this is actually knowing, solving a riddle. This is like something has been really puzzling you lately. So let's see, what is the energy surrounding that for you guys for the next 24 hours? Solving a riddle is what I say. This is like, ba, 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 ba. I rose above it all. I managed. This was a challenge. It could also be a challenge because this is a challenge card. You could be challenged with having to solve a paradox, a riddle, a puzzle, something that's been puzzling you. Something mysterious is going on and you're questioning. And that's got to do with maybe another person. We're going to find out the outside influence, what's going on with the outside influence on this. Oh, the outside influence is about changing the fortune, your wheel of fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. So maybe you're going on the Wheel of Fortune. Just kidding. No, this is a puzzle. And look at this. I'm just going to have to say that on this Wheel of Fortune, there's heartbreak. There's the hand. There's this, the little guy that flies off in the balloon. And who knows what else. Oh, yeah, there's a star and there's a moon here. And there's some other stuff that you can't see that's hidden. So it's like spinning. Someone's spinning. Oh, someone's giving you a lot of different choices. Like, oh, maybe these, it's like the universe has like given you all these different options and which way is this wheel going to spin? And it's like, boom, just spinning it, right? Where's it going to land? It's like you're understanding a puzzle in regards to this. I know that this will be for whoever understands that because this is how I'm drawn to say this today. And you are this, somebody's offering this to you and you're sitting there, sitting in that little chair going, oh, which one do I do? Got your best shoes on. The other person, they're kind of barefoot though. Okay, let's go see. Oh, and there could be some coaxing too, some coercing, someone trying to tempt you, trying to be like a musician, like the director of a musician, like da 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 da, whatever, a composer. Somebody's trying to compose the way the wheel turns, okay? And so you are understanding this riddle. I know this is like a big riddle when I talk to you sometimes, but hey, for the person that's meant to be heard, who's meant to hear this, it's going to come out exactly perfect to their 100% knowledge and understanding. You have the King of Swords. Imagine that. This is where your challenge is to gain insight, to have clarity, to have 100% knowledge about this situation right there. Boom. And look at that. Now, this could also be your inner self sitting here on the world because here's this world here over here. Someone's trying to spin the world for you, basically. And it's like, do I do this? Do I not? Blah, 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 blah. And you want 100% knowledge. You are on target. You want to be on point. You want to solve this riddle, but it's a challenge. So what is it that your ideas are going on besides wanting clarity? Feeling a little bit. I want to bring an ending. I'm feeling overwhelmed, overburdened, but wanting to keep things to yourself. Why take off of these? This tenor, he's so overwhelmed, but look at eyeballs are open. He's looking his way through. So it's like you realize what your burdens are. You are not, the burdens are not in your way. You could carry them on your shoulders if you had to. But you're wanting to most likely bring a completion to this. So you're really hoping maybe that this person they're trying to compose and tell you what you can do. You feel a bit overburdened here. And I just have to clarify this for you guys because I just want to see what the heck this Ten of Wands because of this, the way his face is, because he's open, his eyes are open. And we have, whoops, not the right one. Hold on. Da-da-dum, the 10 of Wands. So as an overburdened worker slowly makes his way home after a long day's labor, although he struggles, his abilities are sufficient to manage his heavy load. So yeah, and somebody's trying to entice you on something else. Oppression, having a burden to bear, but being able to handle it, overwhelming stress. So, wanting to really end this, and someone is enticing you, but they also are in charge. It's like someone else is able to be the composer and get you to make decisions. They spin the wheel for you, and you're now seeing that puzzle, and you want justice. Look at that. Dang, this is getting justice, making something even, balanced, and totally right. That is like wham, bam. Here's a lot of air and law energy here, and a lot of evenness too, a lot of insight, seeing through, wanting things to be balanced. So maybe this person's really been controlling your direction of where you're going, overthrowing one thing after another, and just keep on spinning that wheel for you. Now you're realizing this, like getting that insight, like, wow, okay, so how do you feel mentally and emotionally? Bum, 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 bum. The Death card. This is the only card here that they did not label, but this is like bringing this little person. Look at right there. You have that little person there. Maybe you feel that little person when this person's dealing with you, and you're just wanting to squish that death. Well, not squish your little person to death, but just shut down the the part of yourself that has been able to be, ordered about by this other person. You're wanting to bring that to an ending, wanting mentally and emotionally, wanting to bring this to a complete ending, bring it, transform this. Of course, we have justice too. So we have justice, we have Wheel of Fortune, and death, and the 10 of Wands, having been overworked, and have the King of Swords, being authoritative, taking action, being just. Look at that. That's like, wow. And this will change your destiny. It's not just going to change your day, it's going to change your life, because this is changing life patterns here. And here we're struggling with getting support, struggling with getting victory, struggling with the sense of finding the support and victory that you need. This is a sense of struggling here, but you will get it. It seems like you're actually working your way on there. Let me just clarify this for you, the Justice card. Let's clarify the Justice for Aquarius. What is the Justice card here for Aquarius? And we have about being displaced, changes in your money, location, displacement, and maybe there's a sense of loss too with money, your security. There's a sense of loss, having to maybe go back towards someone and get feeling left out in the cold, feeling overburdened, overworked, feeling like maybe this person, because you have this person controlling everything, and you're feeling really overwhelmed and stressed out about it, and it's like you're wanting justice for feeling a sense of loss, because somebody else has this control, and they've overburdened you and worked you really hard, and maybe they haven't given you enough money or enough help and support while they sit there, this person composing. This is their place. This is you having to walk by, you and other people, you and a friend walking by all the time. Or this is your little person right here that you have with you. That's your inner child, that you're the one that's screaming at you. You're trying to, or this is that person, just like, oh, this is somebody's reading. This will go, you'll resonate with this however you see this to be there. Okay. Wow. Last but not least, Libra. So I compliment, that is Libra's little philosophy. I compliment you and I compliment them and them and them. Just kidding. I compliment myself too. But I like to have balance. And I have the skills to balance out things. I'll compliment you for good or bad. I'll compliment you to your face. Just okay, we all know some Libras out there that are really beautiful people, and then we know some that may not be. And we can just only, well, choose to ignore. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's go and see what's going on with Libra. Libra. Creative person, you. You beautiful person, you. Okay, Libra, let's see. You guys are my last. Oh, you guys have death here. So this is a sense of dealing with something that is time to end a situation, something bringing something to an ending here, something it's like that little ball is in the hands and it's like presented to you. It's time to end this situation. So let's go and lighten up the mood and find out what kind of energy is around this. Is this a transformation, bringing a ending to a old way of living life? Basically, it's asked for your attention here. The shadows are coming out. Things are coming, being most likely exposed. There's a sense of an old way of life being just shattered out of life, basically. And the outside influence is justice. Somebody has wanting to get their will, have their way. They want balance in a situation. They want their all get out. They want they want a win here in regards to you. And you're feeling challenged with your security. You're feeling challenged with your home. You're feeling challenged with them wanting justice. You're feeling challenged with the way that you've done things, the way that you feel independent. You feel challenged with the security, the sense of accomplishments and everything. There's an ending brought here. So let's see. And if it is actually a real death, then I would say I can go in a different direction, a death. And there's a sense of this is the court, this is the outside influences, the law coming in and making things right and even. It's like you are actually, there's a challenge with being actually, you could be benefiting from this ending here. There's a sense of, having, because they do say that this is, with death here and the justice card, this would also be somebody's getting an inheritance. There could be a challenge with inheritance. Okay, so this may be for somebody out there, but not all. I know that, so I'm reading it in two different ways for you. Oh, so if this is a death, this is what your idea is, what you're communicating is the processes of the steps to go to better days, feeling pretty much down and out on your luck here, not wanting to really get up and look at, there's this, you're almost to the ending of this, but it's been a kind of struggle. But you've still got your light going. The light is shining, saying, hey, I'm still here, but I'm just kind of like turning my back to everything right now. I'm trying to get grounded, trying to bring myself into a sense of balance. I'm trying to, nurture my own environment, nurture my self-worth, my self-love, and maybe those that belong with me, the ones around me that I'm responsible for, helping others. I want to help others. Maybe my ideas, my struggle, my challenges to feel beneficial, to feel bountiful. And I want to be able to help others, but also help myself too. And I'm struggling with, let's see, not me, but this is you. I'm just talking about you in my own words. Let's see, mentally and emotionally, how is Libra feeling? Wanting to go down, exploring a new path that's full of passion and desire, catching that fish in the water and going, wow. So this is something that's new, and wanting to actually go explore this new opportunity. It could be also in love, a new relationship you might be wanting to explore, but you're still having some challenges and you're struggling with actually keeping your emotions in this cup. How much longer can you do this for? So as far as for the end of the today, you would like to gain some control over yourself. You could be dealing with also two people, because we have two queens here, and a new beginning. Maybe you have a sister that you may be struggling with and wanting to bring balance to with, and or a family member that you're wanting to bring some balance and stability. There's a relationship and home and money and security here, and maybe looking at a new idea, a new potential idea of how to fix this, how to benefit for you and another person. Really struggling though to keep it up, but persevering. Kind of exhausted on that. There you go. That is your guidance for today, and I will be back later on. I have mowing to do today, so I still have all the weeklies to do. Gosh darn it. I'll get there eventually. But thank you for the likes and thumbs up, and I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.